Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing tonight? Let me hit that live button over on YouTube. Where's the go live button on YouTube? Oh, there it is. Anyway, hi everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're all okay. No, really. Hold on. All right. YouTube is doing weird stuff. It's fine. I think I'm live over on YouTube. It looks like I am. If you're viewing me on YouTube, please tell me that I'm live. See, usually on YouTube there's a go live button, but for some reason it's like not there. So I'm gonna have to assume that we're live on YouTube. But hi, Opting, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Hold on just a minute. I'm just doing adminning here in the background. Don't worry. But anyway, how are you all doing? It's Wednesday, which means it's Sims Day, and where's the Play Sims 3 button? No. We are going back to the Sims 4 tonight, by the way. Back to the Portal Project Challenge. We've got the wheel, the exciting, awesome wheel. I am so looking forward to getting back to the wheel. You have no idea. And also, there's a little thing that is pretty cool that that I want to show you all real quick. So this is slated to go live later tonight for everyone, but there's no embargo, and I've been told a little bit early. So let's take a look at this. Opting, things are good where you're at. You're just starting dinner, so you're going to be AFK a bunch. No worries. I completely understand. What are you having to eat? Do you have any idea? We had meat-free hot dogs tonight. Thank you for doing the kitchen tops, Mr. Paul. Do you want to say hi to everyone? No? Okay. You don't want to talk about Furbies? Or tell everyone that you had fun at college today? Oh, Paul, by the way, I put your forms in your bag, okay? The forms that you gave me today, I filled them out, I put them in your bag, and there's 20 pounds there for your pantomime. Make sure you give that to your teacher tomorrow. Yes, but give your teacher the money tomorrow. Sorry. What? Yeah, yes, the money there is for pantomime. I know. It's fine, Paul. Okay, anyway. Dead Bees, hello, hello. How you doing? Muir Lee Beans, done dirt streams. Merly Beans, and he do them. Oh my god, now you got that song stuck in my head. Thanks, Bees. Oh, you're going to show everyone your drawing. Okay, Paul wants to show you his drawing. He's flattening it out because it's been creased. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Ah, there we are. There's Paul's drawing. Isn't it cool? That is a very large Furby. It's bigger than my head. Opting finally some quality content. Yep, Voodoo Furby. Yeah, with Valley Girl eyes. Yes, mate. You go on and play. Anyway. We all know you like playing with Furbies, mate. Yes, we know. Yeah, Paul likes Furbies. So anyway, we are doing Sims 4 tonight. I'm so looking forward to it. Bees Furby. Rock, the first thing you hear. What? That Paul likes Furbies? Was it also the first thing you saw? Okay, so let me go into this, and I will show you all what the Sims team has shared with me tonight. So this is all for the upcoming pack, okay? The upcoming Adventure Awaits expansion pack that's being released in early October. So choose your adventure. Give your sim a break from the everyday with an exciting new experience sure to recharge their plumb bob. Check back daily to browse new experiences and find the perfect getaway. So this is going to update every day. We've been asked not to tell you the times that this website is going to be updating. But yeah, each day one of these or more is going to become unlockable, and you can click on them and read the book and learn a little bit about the upcoming Adventure Awaits expansion pack. I think it's pretty awesome. Ruck, the first thing you hear is Paul talking about Furbies. Exactly. Opting for someone who wants to play The Sims 4, I sure didn't disable the pick a game redeem. No, I did not disable the pick a game redeem. It's there. Ruck, if Paul showed a Furby, you didn't see it. He showed a drawing of a Furby, Rock. A drawing of one. And you missed it. Rock, you're about to redeem for me to play Fortnite for 69 hours. No. You see, it's redeem a game for me to play, not redeem a game for me to play for X number of hours, you see. So anyway, let's go ahead, let's take a look at this. So Camp Wilderness. Gather round the campfire. Come for the cute caterpillars, stay for the otherworldly counselors. At Camp Wilderness, kids can spend a formative week following curiosity wherever it may lead. Our team of counselors is a fun-loving group of werewolves, vampires, mermaids, and fairies. Their supernatural talents have a way of helping kids connect with nature's magic, whether it's turning into a bat or enchanting a plant. Under their guidance, campers spend their days exploring the woods, studying local flora and fauna, and catching and raising butterflies. We've watched many friendships blossom as caterpillars get their wings. Come nightfall, it's time for campfire songs, s'mores, and spooky stories, but is it really all tall tales? Are those shifting shadows, sinister specters, supernatural sims, or new imaginary friends? Come to Camp Bewilderness and see for yourself. So Camp Bewilderness was built by Sims content creator Danielle Builds, which is really cool. And it requires 4 different packs. Vampires, werewolves, island living, and I can't remember which one that one is. But yeah. And that is the little pamphlet for today. I like this because it's just really cool. Oh my god, Bees. I'm gonna have to allow that. Bees, sorry you're off the chain today. Your Sims 4 give you that DLC. I love it. I love it. Opting you to redeem, but you're actually hoping for Sims 4. You know, because wheel. Yes, the wheel. We will 100% get the wheel. So we do have a new blog post, by the way. Meet the Sims of Gibby Point from the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. Once you've grabbed your grilled jellyfish from the welcome wagon, it's time to meet your Gibby Point neighbors from the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack. Each sim has a story, some heartwarming, some peculiar, and some tangled up in drama, but all share a love for play and adventure. That's the Gibby Point way of life. So before you gather around the campfire challenging Sims to rock, paper, scissors, let's introduce you to a few of Gibby Point's most beloved locals. Whether you're just starting your fitness journey or pushing it to the limit, Frida Perry's world-class retreat, revive, and thrive, in Jellyfish Junction, is the place to be. Spin bikes, free weights, classes, and a full schedule of activities for all abilities. It's all here. This right here, this woman there is Frida Perry. What really sets Revive and Thrive apart is Frida herself. She has a deep passion for helping Sims reach their potential, be it through exercise and wellness or friendship and connection. Frida has another full-time role, caring for her grandson, Dougie. who is, I'm guessing, this young lad here. Dougie is an exceptionally bright kid, but unlike his grandmother, he's no social butterfly, although he does enjoy catching the glasswing butterfly when he can. Shy and slow to make new friends, Dougie leans on Frida for companionship, but with her busy retreat schedule, she can't always be by his side. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing that's Frida and that's her grandson. Sorry, I got pictures confused there. So yeah, that's Frida, that's her grandson. Aw, he's really cute. Hoping to ease his loneliness, Frida gifted Dougie an Imagine Me doll named Wild Child. And maybe she knew more than she let on because that doll began to do much more than keep a watchful eye. Suddenly, Dougie had a partner in crime for friendly competitions, whether it was a game of rock, paper, scissors, or hide and seek. Then we've got a whole family here. Dead Bees, you're getting Froyo. Oh, you gotta love a good Froyo. If you want to explore the vast forest of Wonderwood Wilds or learn more about the land's rejuvenating qualities, look no further than Camp Gibby Gibby director Nigel Chavez Ralston, who is this guy right here, and his family, his wife Sarah, and their twin daughters, Erin and Eris. Nigel is a true townie, having lived in Gibby Point all his life, and is one of the 3 great adventurers, along with the town's storyteller Toshi Akamine and the lost explorer Rahil Kunal. Together, they spent their childhood exploring and mapping out Gibby Point. You can still find remnants of their tracks and trek through your own quests from the story map in the middle of Seabreeze Harbor, where you can usually find Toshi. And this is all 3 of them as a child and as adults. Nigel loves nothing more than to share his knowledge and love of the land with anyone who's interested, making camp director his dream job. His wife Sarah is obsessed with Gibby Point's eclectic array of butterflies, but it's her mastery in papercraft that wows the campers. Just as much as she is creative, she's a caring and devoted mother to her twin daughters, but the two may be at odds. She yearns to express herself, but feels trapped by her parental duties, and unfortunately, Nigel is more likely to be found tending to the camp than his home. While their parents may be having trouble connecting, Erin and Eris are tight as twins can be. Erin is the extroverted one that loves making new friends and participating in outdoor games, although she tends to get overly competitive from time to time. Eris may be introverted, but is a loyal friend to anyone she lets in, and she also shares her mom's love for papercraft. These two can surely be seen together, out on an adventure or participating in one of the many activities at camp. Looking for more adventures? The lost explorer Lakshmi, who's Rahil's sibling, is Gibby Point's very own butterfly conservationist. Greet them and they'll happily give you info on quests. For the lovebirds seeking romance and a bit of competition, Jane and Star Adams' Love Highland in Crystal Valley is a perfect place to gain a romance challenge getaway. This young and intimate couple own and operate a rustic yet upscale getaway, serving as love coaches to mini Sims on Gibby Point, at least to the ones who can get past their quirks. Jane is friendly, handy, can whip up a delicious meal with the best of them. She has a deep passion for the art of love, though her loyalty can quickly tip to jealousy if left unchecked. Star is an excellent pianist and self-proclaimed love broker with charisma that lights up a room. However, she can also clear it with one of her erratic arguments. In addition to the penchant for hosting a romantic retreat, the Adams also have a commune-style home on the property where they host Sims looking to get away or find themselves. It has all the amenities for a self-improvement journey, plus shared spaces that encourage conversation and connection. There you may run into a familiar phrase, like our old friends Agora Chochke and Skip Brook. Looks like you've got some explaining to do, Skip. Oh dear. Then we've got Buddy, Scoop, and Pruella. Bees, Froyo obtained. What flavor Froyo? And do you have any toppings on it? We gotta know. We gotta know. It's important. Okay, so Buddy Scoop is a child and a member of the elusive Scoop family. Elusive because Buddy is the only Scoop you'll actually encounter in public. This mischievous little lad has been repeatedly caught investigating the mines his family once owned, but can often be found selling or trading his unique collectibles at a table outside the mine's entrance. He's also a surprisingly fast hand at rock, paper, scissors. The little plum birds that scurry around Gibby Point were once much larger, There's a lot of speculation around how and why they shrank in size, but the fact of the matter is they no longer exist. Until one day, a sim named Pruella chose to become one, honoring the memory and spirit of the beloved species. At first, locals thought the large plum bird returned, which soon turned into campfire fables of a fearsome beast watching over Gibby Point. But when Perella's secret came out, so did she. You can now see her interacting with neighbors at events like Round the Fire Festival, spreading messages of kindness and positivity to Sims of all ages. You may even encounter a Sim or two that's following in her talon-edged path. This sounds like it's going to be a really interesting expansion pack, to me, in my opinion anyway. Dead Bees, it's Milky Way with chocolate sprinkles. Ooh, tasty.
You like jazz?
You like jazz? I like jazz. Do you like jazz? Although we're not listening to jazz tonight, we're listening to acoustic. Acoustic music is what it's called. Rock, would you even say it sounds Pogger? Possibly. Very possibly Pogger, yes. So they are having tonight, September 17th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is like super late at night. 1 p.m. PT is 9 p.m. tonight, so it's not that late, but it is during our live stream, and I'm playing The Sims 4. Don't have time for Q&A sessions. But yeah, they are doing a Townies and Lore Q&A session over on the Sims official Discord tonight at 9 p.m. and again on the 1st of October at 9 p.m. And I'm not going to say that you can pre-order the Sims 4 Adventure Awaits expansion pack for $40 US to start playing immediately when it launches on October 2nd, 2025. And I'm definitely not going to say if you order the expansion pack or pre-order the expansion pack, please do use my Sims code MuirlySims, because, you know, I'm definitely not going to say that doing so gives me 5% of whatever you purchase on the EA app. And I'm definitely not going to say that it helps me out a lot. So, you know, if I was going to say that, I would, but I'm not going to say any of that. Rock, what about 6-7? What about 6-7, Rock? Definitely not going to say. Exactly. Why would I say any of that, you know? Rock, what is my opinion on 6-7? Do I like 6-7? Not as much as I like... No, I'm not going to say that. Not saying it. This is a family-friendly stream. I'm not saying it. Not as much as I like Pogger. Yes, there we go. We can say that. Yes. I was gonna mention a different number there. You know, the nice number. Exactly, Rock. Bees. I wouldn't say that, and you wouldn't expect sponsored content. Wink face. Exactly. Okay, so we need to load up the game first. I did tonight. Earlier today, I updated all of my mods that have been, you know, updated since the last time I updated them. So we've got that going on at least, which I am extremely happy about. So fingers crossed, nothing should go wrong with the game. I cannot promise that nothing will go wrong with the game, but I can cross my fingers and hope that nothing goes wrong, because all my mods are updated, so it should be fine. Rock, yes, I have updated all my mods that have been updated since the last time I updated them. That, I mean, it's It's 100%. I don't care that the September sale is on. By the way, everyone, did you know that the September sale is on over on the EA app? And if you purchase any of your purchase anything in the September sale and you use my code Merely Sims when you check out, uh, anyway, okay, so let's just refresh ourselves, all right? Rock, boo, get off the stage. No, I'm not on a stage. I'm on my chair. Opting, this is The Sims 4. The last time it was run without issues was in 2018, and that is largely considered to have been an accident. This is very true. This is very, very true, because there were bugs in The Sims 4 on release, you know? And The Sims 4 didn't even have anything going for it. So just to reiterate, this is our house. It's a small, modest house, you know. Very small, very modest. We have our small business here, which is a magical cafe, all you can eat cafe. We've got a little garden area over here with a wishing well. We've got a workshop here, little workshop area. Then we've got this little area an outdoor relaxy, type of vibes with sofas and all that wonderful stuff. Just very nice little backyard oasis. We got a little camping area here with a swing set. Then we've got the upper bougie area with an outside bar and a barbecue and a hot tub. Then we got the water slide. We've got our little farming area with cow and chickens. And then over inside is our little reading nook. We've got the maximalist area over here. Grim is part of the household, so don't worry about him. Him and my sim are married. We got married a few episodes ago, if you will. Rock, boo, get off your chair. It just doesn't have the right ring to it, does it? Over here is a living room with, the Christmas tree. Even though it's summer, just pretend, with some presents in case it's anyone's birthday. Is it anyone's birthday? No, it's not anyone's birthday until Friday. Okay, that's fine. Then we've got the little cow area here. We got the man cave over here with a giant TV. We got the kitchen, dining area with little spoopy place. And then up here is all of the bedrooms. We've got Muir's room. We've got Eileen's room. We've got an indoor gym. We have a hidden area here, with the hidden door bookcases. We've got the bathroom that hasn't been done up yet, but we'll get there eventually. We've got a nice little pet area. And then up here on the third floor is the nursery. The kids, Martini and Thorny, they don't really have a place to sleep because we haven't done up their bedroom yet. And the reason we haven't done up their bedroom since they were toddlers is because we haven't spun the wheel to do any bedroom stuff yet. So the next time we spin the wheel and we get something that's bedroom related, I'm going to redo their bedroom. We've got a little knitting area there. Here is a utility room. We've got a photography studio here, and this is the butler's bedroom. And that is it. There's nothing else in this house except for the basement, which at the moment is a bowling alley. And then, of course, we've got the sub basement, which is the portal room. And the portal is what we are slowly rebuilding. Okay, I think we've got everything covered now. Rocky bet tonight I'm going to keep accidentally trying Sims 3 keybinds. Probably, but I have been playing The Sims 4 a lot over the weekend, so my brain is more Sims 4 than Sims 3. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so are we ready for the wheel? Because we haven't spun the wheel in a very long time, and we have no idea what to do in The Sims 4 right now. So I say we spin the wheel. Are you ready? Optine's ready. Optine was born ready for the wheel. All right, let's go. Okay, all right. We have mostly kits now, so the fact that we got a cast kit is really not that surprising. Simtimates collection kit. Add variety to your Sims underwear and loungewear options. Okay, Simtimates collection kit. Opting saying you were born ready for the wheel implies that you predate its invention. Good point. You're not that old, are you? Okay, Simtimate collection kit. Right, so let's go into create a sim. And we will redo everyone's underwear, because that's how it works, right? All right, starting with Eileen. Let's go into packs, and we want Simtimates. Let's see. Simtimates collection. Here we go. Okay, so we can totally do this. What are her favorite colors? I can never remember. Her favorite colors are... Oh, her favorite color is pink. Okay. Eileen likes pink. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Simtimates. Where's the Simtimates thing? I just had it. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right, so there's no Simtimates in leggings. This might, this might take a little while, but it's fine. Opting, you're young and you are young and hip. Yes, 100%. Okay. Tops then. So I'm thinking we should go for hot weather. All right, fine. We'll go for every day because the game is being a pain. Let's go with colors pink. We got 5 tops to choose from, so let's go ahead and randomize. There we go. So nice bra for Eileen here, and then we will give her a blouse just to go over this. Let's see. I think we kind of want to show it off a little bit, don't we? So let's go with Does it really not? Interesting. Huh. Okay, so it changes back to... Alright, I didn't know that about the Symptomates. I honestly did not know that about the Symptomates. Very, very interesting. Okay, so... It looks like if we try to put a top on, a blouse on top of the Symptomates bra, that it gets erased. Well, fine. Fine. She'll just have to walk around in her bra then. Rock, have they added a DLC where you can make your Sims Pogger yet? Unfortunately, no. Which is a shame. It really is. They totally, 100% need to do that. That's oh my god, what happened to her hair? Did you see that? That's horrible. Look at that. Okay, there we go. There we go. That scared me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I honestly, for a second there, thought that her hair was completely ruined. All right, there's nothing in headwear. Is there any? I don't think that there's Symptomates in hairstyle, because I believe Symptomates is purely like underwear and stuff like that. So, but we will check accessories just to be on the safe side. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. At least now we know. Bees, you challenge me to build a Halloween nightclub. Really, Bees? Really? A Halloween nightclub. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to do this on stream, Bees, or do you want me to do it for a YouTube video? Opting in Sims 3. No. Rock, you challenged me to build a Pogger. How do you build a Pogger exactly? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. How do you build a Pogger?
Huh.
Okay, so Symptomates. Let's go with pink. And I think we'll go with that because it matches. And then the shoes... I don't think there's any Symptomates shoes. But, we'll check. By the way, can I just say how annoying it is that we have to go through the tags with everything? It should just allow us, in my opinion, there should be a setting that just allows you to limit by pack in CAS. Bees both. So wait, Rock, I'll figure it out. Opting and Sims Medieval then? That's gonna be a hard one. So Bees, you want me to build a Halloween nightclub. And I'm guessing that what I could do is I could build it live on stream and then do a video that's a tour. I could do a YouTube short that's a tour video. Okay, so there we go. That's her done. So let's go with Muir. Okay, so Muir's favorite colors: black, purple, and red. Okay. So black, purple, red. Let's go colors. All right, there we go. We've got this shirt. That works. Rock, how exactly do you build a Pogger? I mean, my guess is that you would either have to build a, a, a series of buildings on a lot that looks like a pogger face, or build the word pogger, where each letter is a room. That would be my two guesses. Just, you know, just putting that out there. Okay, so red, black, and purple. Yeah, that matches. We'll go with that. There we go. Muir's new swimwear. Olive. Okay, Olive is going for sleepwear, and her favorite colors are... she likes orange. Okay, so her favorite color is orange. Right, so let's get rid of the black, purple, pink, and we'll go orange. I mean, do you all have any other idea of how to build a pogger? And we'll go with this. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. There we go. And then for the bottoms... again, orange. Now, we could go with those, or we could go with those. They match, and I'm all about matching sometimes. So we'll go ahead and go with that for her sleepwear. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the shoes. There we go. That is now Olive's swimwear. For Grim, we're gonna leave Grim alone because if we touch Grim, he loses his grimness. So we don't want to touch Grim. We want to leave Grim alone. Now, there is no Symptomates collections for kids. There's nothing in Symptomates collections at all that's for kids. So Martini and Thorny are just going to be left out. But just to show you, we've got Eileen. We got Muir. And we got Olive. There we go. Bees, do I make a regular nightclub with Halloween decor, or do I build a haunted house turned nightclub? For a Halloween build, you would have to do a haunted house turned nightclub. Complete, and it would 100% have to be like a Victorian style haunted house. You know, with like mansard roofs and towers, similar to this build, but not as big. So very Victorian, like similar to this, but with mansard roofs and not this tall. I would probably only do like a 2-story, and it would be a lot smaller. And then we would probably, it would have to be run down and a bit grody looking, with boarded up windows and everything. And then inside would be like, I would basically make it kind of like an illegal rave house, you know, where some teenagers and, you know, a DJ sets up in an old abandoned haunted house. So it would be a very rundown, dusty, grody looking place where where local teenagers have just set up an illegal rave, you know? I think that is what I would end up doing. Ruck, what if you made a semi looks like a pogger? I know you don't know what that means. What if I just look up the word pogger and or have an AI give me an image, or create an image of a person who is pogger, and then create that person, or that make-believe person in The Sims. Bees, do it and put it up on the gallery. Okay. Not tonight, though. How about next week? Because tonight and tomorrow, I definitely want to play The Sims 4 because it's been too long. As in, like, I want to play this challenge. But we can totally do that challenge next week. And it'll still be before Halloween, so... Or... Let me look at the calendar here. Halloween is on the 31st, right? Of October. I'm streaming on the 29th and 30th. We do have live streams on the 29th and 30th. We could do a special Halloween week during Halloween week itself, and do a special Halloween build. So I'll leave it up to you. Do you want me to do the Halloween build next week? Or do you want me to wait until the week of Halloween and do it on Halloween Eve and Halloween Eve? Opting live streams or dead streams? Spooky noises. Ooh. Beast Halloween special stream episode. Yay! So I'm guessing the week of Halloween. Okay, we can 100% do that. However, we have completed, and I do not know why all of a sudden I'm speaking posh, but we have completed one turn of the wheel. Shall we spin again? Should we do it? Should we spin the wheel once again? What do you think? Should we do it? I'm gonna do it. Opting wheel. Rock, holy crap, I didn't deny Halloween Fortnite week. Yes I did. Not mentioning it is denying it. Opting, hey Posh Muir, have I found the diamonds yet? What's her name's got them in Man in the Brown Suit. Anne Bedingfeld's friend. Whatever, I can't remember her name, but she's got the diamonds. Rock, no, I did not. What? I didn't not mention it? I'm pretty sure I did not mention it. Rock, hey Muir, where did I hide my diamonds? Right here. See? Diamonds. Totally diamonds. Okay, it's not. It's watermelon flavored gum. But we can pretend. Bees, be a Furby for Halloween. I wouldn't even know where to begin to dress up as a Furby. Are there Furby costumes that aren't like, you know, freaky versions? As in like scary, you know, weird versions? Oh. Manage a rental property. Oh. Okay. We can manage a rental property, but to do that we're gonna need a little bit more money. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to we're gonna get some money going. We're going to Grand Delicioso a few things. Because this is the best way to make money right now in The Sims 4. I love how he can just cast these spells from one side of the map. Absolutely love how he does this. Wow, he must really be in a Pasta Primavera. Oh my god. He's hysterical. Once more, please. Oh, shoot. Muir, do not die, Muir. Do not. Okay, now he's just flirty. Whew. Okay. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Bees, you gotta go have a nap. No worries, my friend. No worries. You take care of yourself and have a good nap. Okay. Muir, I that was scary. I literally thought that he was gonna die from being overly hysterical. Right, we need to open up the business. We've got all the food. Let's open the business. We'll stock with Shadowberry tea. And we got a few things that we can sell. Rock, Amir is getting old and is gonna die soon. Good reference there, Rock. Good reference. Have I made a... No, I've never made Paul as a sim. No. Paul has actually stopped saying that I'm getting old. He did mention that I've got more gray hair. But his latest thing is that I have a fat belly and I need to lose weight. That's... That is the newest thing with Paul, is that I have a fat belly and I need to lose weight. So let's see, principal's visit. Today the principal is visiting Martini's class. Everyone is to be on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind her has decided to pelt her with something. Should she ignore it or ask the kid to stop? Let's ignore it.
Ooh, Saffel.
Martini keeps her eyes trained dutifully on the board, hoping the kid will stop. Instead, the kid fires a ball of paper so hard it rolls up to the teacher's feet. For once, someone else gets in trouble. And there we go. All right. What is that? Why is that? Grab the trash fruit out, please, Muir. It's floating in midair. Very, very odd. It's fine. Opting, at least he isn't saying I predate the wheel. True. True. Olive learned about Danica's financial status, and Danica seems to be doing okay. That's good. Let's, Okay, so we need him to go inside because he is still a vampire, I think. So go here, please, Muir. Thank you. And now let's... Oh, woo! Let's perform musical scene for tips. And while he does that, I'm gonna check everyone's inventory for things that I can sell. Ooh, we can put that down below. Alright, let's see. Let's open. Store that in there. There we go. So we've got one lightly aged. That's lightly aged. Ooh, these two are finely aged. So I can take these out and sell them. Martini and Thorny have returned with a school project. Fantastic. Ooh, Grim is now attracted to Muir. Once again. 2,300 simoleons and 2,000 simoleons. I will take it. And then we've got all of this all of these books that people keep giving to Eileen because we've got a scary house. Oh no, Whiskers 4 has passed away. Should we get a Whiskers 5? What all do you think? Rock, he knows, Paul knows that I do, but doesn't want to say it to my face. Oh wow, thanks. Everyone knows that I'm a dinosaur. I just feel so loved. Rock, the only dinosaur who survived the meteor. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, Grim has reached video gaming level 6. Alright, that's fine. Rock, Grim is now attracted to Muir. Once again. Yeah, they, you know, their attraction level went down a little bit. It does that. You know, if you don't constantly, like do things. Why? What is that? Is that a car? Why is there like... Oh no, I know what that is. That's like a little tiny gift. Olive does not own this item. Well, who does? Okay, it's fine. It's off the lot, so it's fine. Honestly. Chickens! Okay, we should go ahead and like... Ugh. Yeah, we definitely need to take care of these chickens. Clean the coop. Oh, that is so stinky. Ugh. Super duper stinky. So we'll collect the eggs, we'll clean the chicken coop, and we will feed the chickens. We will, while she's doing that, I'm gonna have Olive take care of the llama. We'll feed the llama. Let's clean the llama. Then we will clean the shed and refill with... Oh my god! No! By the way, we got 2 Grims. Rock did... Yes! Muir has died from a cardiac explosion. For being enraged. Oh dear. So instead of turning into a vampire, a werewolf, he just died. Rock. So the Portal Project challenge is over? No, it's not over because we can do things. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give that to Olive. And we're going to... We have to wait. Go here, quick. Quick, stop feeding the llama. Come on, quick. Actually, hold on, you. Hold on. I think we can do it this way. Okay. Eileen, I really need you to Wail about Muir's demise. Plead for Muir. Plead for Muir. There you go. Please, 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 plead for Muir. Come on. No, no, do not go clean the coop. Come on, everyone plead for Muir, please. Everyone plead for Muir. Stop weeping. Come on. Come on. What? No! Oh, shit. So, Muir died. Ruck, you might need to make a clip of my reaction to my sim dying, yes. We can become a playable ghost. The begging did not work. Muir is dead. Yes, 100%. So yes, we will become a playable ghost. Here I am, Muir the ghost. Welcome to the afterlife. Your soul's journey is still unfolding and there's so much left to explore. Keep discovering what the afterlife has to offer and don't forget to check the Ghost Mastery panel to unlock powerful new abilities. So here we go. We've got our soul's journey. We've got all of the things that's happening here, and we also have Ghost Mastery now. So Muir is a vampire, spellcaster, werewolf ghost. So, Rock, of all the Sims that had to die, it had to be me. It had to be you. It's gotta be. Sorry. Anyway, yes. So we can do these things. We can be nice ghost or a mean ghost. Now, okay. Let's take a look at my Sim's traits. We're generous, hot-headed, argumentative, but we have good manners. So I'm thinking we also have a fear of death, which I think is hilarious. Ruck, it's also really funny that my sim collapsed and died shortly after he made the poll joke about me dying soon. Are you psychic, Ruck? Are you psychic? Oh dear. Okay. So I think we'll go along the lines of being, you know, a good ghost. So we at the moment have 2 experience points. So we can do Transcendent Woohoo. Which means we can turn living Sims into a temporary ghost for an ethereal woohoo. We can detect a Sim's current mood and give a calming embrace to remove their negative feelings. We can remove trash, dirty dishes, puddles, messes, and more. Teleport anywhere and enter homes uninvited. Summon trash, puddles, and spooky objects on the ground to cause chaos. Or create eerie effects to scare nearby Sims. I'm thinking the ghostly traverse, so teleport anywhere and enter homes uninvited. Use Spectral Unlock to effortlessly enter any residential abode and uncover its mysteries. We could do that. Can a ghost die? Can I die infinite times? I don't think so. I think once a ghost dies, then they are a ghost. Now you can come back to life. Through different means. So let's go ahead. Let's do Ghostly Traverse and Soulless Embrace. There we go. So now on Martini, we can Comfort Abilities, Soulless Embrace. So where's Muir? Here he is. There we go. So you see, now Martini Tinker went from sad to playful, and we can do the same with Thorny. There she is. So if we go to Thorny, we can click on her. More choices, Ghost Mastery, Comfort Abilities, and Soulless Embrace. So by doing a good deed, we have earned Goodwill Essence. And we can go to Waylon Wares in Morningvale, and he will purchase a Goodwill Essence for simoleons. We've just got so much stuff here. I believe... Where is the Goodwill Essence? No, really, where's the Goodwill Essence? I don't see it. Okay, it's fine. We'll find it. So yeah, he's got a few things. But it's fine. It's fine. We can bring him back to life. It's not going to take that long to do. But I'm going to go ahead. We're going to sell all of these things that people keep giving Eileen to earn a bunch of money. Stop giving me stuff. Okay, there we go. Jeez, so much stuff. Oh my god. Alright, we now have 33,000 simoleons, by the way. You know, not that we wanted or needed that much money, but it's nice that we've got that much. People just keep giving us so much stuff because this house is scary. So people are just like, yeah, we're just gonna give you all the stuff. Right, so I do want her to you know, clean everything. Finish cleaning everything, please. And we definitely need to scatter food nearby for the chickens. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so she's going to take care of all of the animals. And I also want her to incubate the hatchable egg in the coop. Seriously, this scary lot trait is so overpowered. I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with it. Ruck, imagine dying and then dying again and then dying again and then dying again, so on and so on. Are the Sims still crying over my death? I think so, yeah. Speaking of death, where's my urn? Here it is. Let's put my urn over here, shall we? With the other urns. There we go. Here's my gravestone. And how's the food situation? Yeah, the food's still doing alright. Out of curiosity, can I still... I can. I still have food, or still have my magical abilities. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna complain about that. Not gonna complain about that at all. Right, you guys, this is what happens when you're in a situationship with the Grim Reaper. The Grim didn't kill Muir. Not at all. What happened was, Muir just had a heart attack due to becoming, being enraged as a werewolf. Which, to be honest, I didn't know that could happen. And I'm wondering if that happened because of the mod that I've got that allows multiple, multiple occults on one sim. I'll bet that's what did it. So I'm just gonna clean up everything here. And by the time everyone eats, oh yeah, the food has definitely gone off. So let me go ahead and delicioso all of the food. And once we've deliciosoed all of the food, that, by the way, if you need a bit of a reminder, deliciosoing the food basically turns it from being rotten to being good again. Which is kind of, useful, in my opinion. So I'm gonna let him do that. And, oh, yep, there's... Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Oh. Okay, good. Everything has been taken care of. All I have to do is get rid of all of these plates that are out here. And by the time we finish this, we're definitely going to have enough to buy a lot and rent it out. So that's definitely going to be a thing that's going to happen. Thursday in Sims 1, my sim dies. I go insane. Today my sim dies. You're like, oh well. Yeah, it's because in The Sims 4, there really isn't a problem with dying. Your sim dies and they become a ghost. And you can continue playing with them. And it's like, there's no end, really. You don't lose anymore. Which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I still love The Sims 4. I absolutely love this game. It really is loads of fun. But yeah, if your sim dies, it's just like, meh, who cares, Because you can play as a ghost. And I like playing as a ghost, but at the same time, meh. Although I was shocked when my sim died, to be honest. You saw me at first. I'm like, oh my god. I was not expecting my sim to die, to be completely honest with you. That was not on my bingo card for today. Muir dying was definitely not on my bingo card for today. Rock, you wanted to make clips on Thursday night Muir Goes Insane part blank, but you didn't remember what the last part was since there hasn't been a Muir Goes Insane clip in years. That's true. And it's still funny enough to clip, but it doesn't beat me on Thursday when I saw the sim catch fire and die from... Yes. Oh my god. That was legit hilarious. Ooh, Grim can now select the gold glitter bowling ball. Good job, Grim.
Ooh, Yamala.
Good job.
Oh, Kimaya.
Alright, we're getting there. I wonder if Muir is still like a vampire. You know what? I want to find out. Hold on, let's turn cheats on. And... Stop. Don't do it, Muir. Don't do it. You know what? I don't think I've got thingy turned on. Accessibility, Sims delivery, other. Here we are. I don't have mods enabled. That's why. Okay. That's why he died. That is why my sim died. It's because me, the not so smart person here, forgot to enable mods. Rock, shortly, yes. Do you remember, you might not remember, Rock, when I was streaming during the day, I did the Too Many Toddlers challenge, and my sim in the Too Many Toddlers challenge died after peeing his pants. He peed his pants, and then he invited a friend over immediately afterwards and died from pure embarrassment. So I'm going to restart the game real quick, so that we actually have mods on. Rock, Grim Reaper briefly called. Yes, that was hilarious. If the Grim Reaper dies, does he get trapped by the Grim Reaper? Okay, so in The Sims 1, the Grim Reaper cannot die. And I think it's the same in The Sims 2 and 3. In The Sims 4, you can cheat to add the Grim Reaper to your Sims household like I've done. But once you've done that, he ceases to be the Grim Reaper. So he like retires, and another Grim Reaper is created to take his place, which is why we had 2 Grim Reapers on the lot, and the Grim Reaper that actually reaped my sim wasn't the Grim Reaper that my sim is married to, if that makes sense. Rock, he wouldn't be dead if I remember to turn on the mods. Pretty much. Yeah. Hi, Rudolph. How you doing? Glad to see ya. Rock, the game was just like, werewolf? That's not a thing that's possible. Alright, I'll just make him be enraged until he dies. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Yeah, pretty much. And Rock, you don't remember much from the daytime streams? Because you were asleep, mostly. But how you doing, Rudolph? You okay? Alright, let me go through all of these things, reload the game. So, Muir is still gonna be dead. But like I said, it's fine. We can bring him back to life. We just have to go through the ghost quests to do that. Rudolph, you're exhausted. A lot has happened in a very short amount of time. Ooh, what's been going on? Numbnuts! Hello! How are you doing, Numbnuts? You okay? Glad to see you as well. Hold on, while we're loading the game, let me do your entrance alert. Just for you. There we go. Numbnuts, I'm doing just fine, thank you very much. My sim died, sadly. But it's fine. It's fine. We're still playing with him, but as a ghost. So it's absolutely fine. Rock, where is Shaz? I don't know. I honestly don't know where Shaz is. Oh, there I am. Okay, so. Occult menu. Occult hybrid menu. hybrid settings. Alright, we got all the settings done, right? That's fine. Now, let's go back into this and restore occult post casts. Alright, let's do show motive panel overlay. Okay, so fairy, a vampire, or a werewolf. I'm guessing that with him being... Okay, that's fine. This is just absolutely a mess right now. It's fine. Numbnuts, you just landed in Glasgow. Oh, nice. I hope that you have a wonderful time in Glasgow. Do you have anything planned that you want to do? Anything on your itinerary? Any place that you're really wanting to visit, or are you just gonna wing it each day? All right, so let's see. What can I have him do? We've got 1 talent point, so I'm thinking... Just taking a look at all of this. Let's go ahead and we'll do the... let's do the blender arm. Why not? We'll just keep going. So this is our ghosty stuff. So he definitely needs to do some ghosty stuff. So I'm just going to... make sure that he's okay. But yeah, we definitely need to go do ghosty stuff, but that's all right. But yeah, Rudolph, please let us know what's been happening. Numbnuts, do you know how every day is a learning day? Yes. I love that. I love that about life. It's so much fun. So what has happened that every day is a learning day? Muir, do not get enraged again. Don't do it. Stop it. I don't think he can die again, but still. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through here and look up, just grab all of the dirty dishes and stuff. I'm gonna have Muir scrubberoo that. So basically, Muir is just going around. He's just going to be taking care of himself for a little while. We're nearly out of food, which is fine. Once we run out of food, then I will close this place down. Yeah, we'll have our kids enroll in summer school. Both of them, yeah, please. Thank you. Yes, she can like fitness. I think we're nearly out of food. We've got just a couple of things left here. And most people, it looks like more people are eating, so that's fine. Stop telling me that the September sale is on. Oh my god. So Numbnuts, you might as well have brought a tractor with you. You're trying to park in the lines on street parking is an insert word rhyming with ducking a nightmare with a car that's most certainly not a PLP 50. Oh dear. Oh dear, I like it. I mean, could you have brought a tractor? I am now picturing you. I am now picturing
Oh.
you driving to Glasgow in a tractor. You know, just riding up to the hotel in a tractor. I'm just picturing it. Numbnuts, that also has a turning circle of a cargo ship. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Lebo the shooter. Napsies and bow. Oh, for Flamo. Tabaroo.
Dag dag.
All right, we're nearly out of food. This is just set up, my friends, to getting a rental property. Being a landlord in The Sims 4 though is not an easy task. It is quite difficult, but we can do it. Okay, we are now out of food. So Muir, I need you to please close the place down. Becomes parched, but you're not. Okay, let's see. Can I? Can I? Right, let's. All right, there we go. 10,000. Wow, 12,000 net profit. Not bad, not bad. Let's do a friendly introduction. Oh, stop being angry. Are they all leaving? Are they all going home? I mean, I know I closed up shop, but you know. Okay. Let me try Olive. So, Olive, will you let me... Will you let me... No. Okay, hold on. For some reason, my occult menu is just like, yeah, no. Not gonna work. Okay. I'm hoping I can fix this. Occult menu. Hold on. Oh my god, this is Rock, why is Muir angry all the time now? It's not his fault he's dead. Well, it kinda is. This is true. This is very true. Numbnuts, certainly because the motorway was shut. Oh, a few years ago, a lad you worked with was working for an agri-contractor spreading biomass digestive on arable fields north of Glasgow. A whole team of them away for a week, 7 tractors with tankers, and dribble bars and whatever else they needed. The lead guy took a wrong turn and they ended up in the city center. Oh my gosh. I bet that was a fun day. I bet that was an absolute fun day. Okay, so what I need to do here... For some reason, it's not letting me show motive panel overlays. And it's not letting him, like, eat, you know? As in, like, feed as though he's a vampire. So, I'm thinking the occult mod is still a little bit broke. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click on Muir, go to occult menu, and then go to refresh motives and hope that that helps. And I'm going to have him eat something before he, his ethereal sustenance before he starves. So hopefully that helps him not be parched. And while he does that, I'll just grab all of these dishes and need to check to make sure that the farm animal... Okay, the farm animals still haven't been taken care of, so we'll clean the shed. The chicken coop has been taken care of, so I'm going to go ahead and just have her scatter food nearby again for the chickens. Don't want them to starve, so we'll have her do that. Alright, Muir's got something to eat. Taking care of this many Sims, by the way, and keeping track of everything is so difficult. I don't know how people do this. A lot of people just, like, do this on the daily. And we don't even have a full household, you know, because you can have up to 7 Sims in your household, and we don't even have a full household. We have 6 Sims, and one of them, the Grim Reaper, his needs never go down. So... you know, it's just, technically we only have 5 Sims that we have to take care of, and I'm just not, I am not finding it easy to do at all. There you go. Numbnuts, it was even funnier on Snapchat. Yeah, I can definitely believe that. Rock, classic Muir moment. He accidentally kills himself because he forgot to turn on mods. Yep, that is definitely a classic Muir moment. Rudolph, the good news is that you are safe. Okay, first, I'm glad that you're safe. You've got a kitty. Yay! What's the kitty's name? You've got most of the things changed over for now. Good. You barely talked to your mom since. She's been manipulative, so you've been really cautious. I don't blame you. I'm sorry that she's been manipulative, but I don't blame you for being overly cautious. She'll probably be outraged when she finds out that you changed your SSA payee to yourself and you got your phone separated from her account as well. Everyone's been really supportive and kind. Hopefully you get in your house in October or November. You'll figure out your U-Haul to get stuff later on. Yes. So... fingers crossed that you get your house sooner rather than later. And I really, really hope that you're able to move before the, by the end of the year. But thank you so much for keeping us updated, Rudolph. I hope everything works out for you. It sounds like things are going, going in the right direction, which is really, really good. Okay, would you please clean that up? Thank you. Alright, so she's taking care of everything that needs taken care of. Muir, will you please stop being angry? I need you to find a mirror, please, and just chill the F out, dude. Seriously, just chill, okay? Alright, so okay, oh, he's happy now, he's fine, okay. No, do not stomp on things. Honestly. Okay, do that, please. Spooky diversion, yes. Then, take a bath, yes, and then do otherworldly slumber, okay. Honestly, this, the sim, I swear. Rock, ethereal substance, what does that mean? Is he gonna cook an ethereal grilled cheese? No. It's basically their hunger bar. It's a ghost hunger bar. They have to eat food to keep up their ghostly energy, basically. It's weird, but yeah, there you go. Rudolph, some reason the sound disappeared, let you refresh. Okay, no worries. You fixed and you had a longer message with all the content, yeah. So yeah, Rudolph, I am so glad that everything is working out for you. Hopefully everything continues to move, move in the right direction, you know? Alright. Olive, I want you to take care of your needs, please. Go to sleep. Muir is taking a bath, so that's fine. And then I will have him sleep. So I'll have him like do a sleep there. He can sleep on that bed. Eileen is sleeping there. So she's actually all right. I'll have her grab something to eat. Grim Reaper is Grim Reaper. He's very sad because Muir died. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. She can get something to eat. And then go back. Actually, she's got school, so there we go. And then Thorny has school as well, so everything is fine now. Okay, so, Muir. Let's try... We're gonna buy a residential rental once Muir wakes up. Actually, you know what? Eileen doesn't... Grim doesn't have anything, so we're going to have Grim buy a residential rental. Grim's just living his best life here without contributing to the household at all, and that's just not on. So we're having Grim buy a residential rental lot. Grim Reaper is going to become a landlord. Ruck. My sim definitely has mood swings, yeah. He doesn't have to cook ethereal food. No, he doesn't. He just has to cook regular food and setting the regular stove on fire. Yeah, basically, yeah. Or he can just magic up some food. It's fine. We got loads of food. Opting sad that Muir died, but business is business. Yes, exactly. You know. Oh, I'm sad because Muir died. I'm the Grim Reaper, and I'm sad about a death that I totally could have just avoided because I have that power. But he doesn't because he retired, and he no longer has the reaping power, you know? I could have let him live, but boo-hoo, I'm the Grim Reaper, boo-hoo. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're buying a residential rental. Let's build the Daisy. Let's buy the Daisy Hovel as a residential rental. Purchase as a residential rental. Yes. And we'll do it. We'll furnish it. There we are. Rock, if the Grim Reaper is retired, how do people die then? Because when the Grim Reaper retires, another Grim Reaper takes his place. It's just how that works, yeah. %100% how it works. Okay, so we've got one Daisy Hovel. All right. So this is the lot. This is an ugly house, by the way. We are going to fix this up. Are we ready? So first, what I'm gonna do is we're deleting like everything. All right, we're getting rid of the lot. All the furniture. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Gonna get rid of the wall. Get rid of all the doors, all the walls, all the furniture. Whoops. Not the floor. We don't want to get rid of the floors. But we will get rid of literally everything else. Get rid of the interior walls. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so we now have a regular a house. Whoops. I'm going to start off by lowering the roof. Upping this roof a little bit. Just to make it look a little bit better and, more normal. Perfect. That looks pretty good. And then we'll bring out the eaves like so, just to make it look a little bit more complete. Rock, welcome to MTV Cribs. I'm the Grim Reaper, and this is my crib. Crib or crypt? Crib or crypt? That is the question. Augie, how's it going? You alright? Glad as always to see ya. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm going to put in some roof sculptures. I don't want anything like, you know, over the top. Sorry, my brain just decided to go bleh. Augie, you doing good? How's the game? I died. I died, Augie. I died. That's how the game's going. And yes, I have remembered how to play The Sims 4. It does help that I played The Sims over the weekend as well, so my brain is on, you know, the my brain is on The Sims. So all right, so we got some solar panels. We're just gonna go ahead. We will put some solar panels on the roof. There we go. And I'm also thinking of some wind turbines as well. Basically, I want this house to be as green as possible. So that, you know, the sim doesn't have any, or the sim that lives here doesn't have any problems paying bills or anything, and it'll bring up the green rating and all of that wonderful stuff. So we're going to go with solar shingle roofs instead of what we've got. There we go. Rock Muir having died. Augie, uh-oh, back to The Sims 3. Yeah, because my sim never died in The Sims 3. Optin, did I know Augie has a training simulator for guided missiles in Fortnite? What? Really? Augie, shh, don't tell everyone. Rudolph, you haven't had any pain since staying with your sister. You just have a lot of pain at the moment because of carrying heavy stuff. And you've been living with your sister since the 4th. Oh, nice. I'm glad that you haven't had any pain. Other than, you know, from overexerting yourself. That is really, really good. Seriously, really happy for you. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this wall vent. I love putting wall vents and stuff when you have roofs like this. I love putting little wall vents in. I don't know why, I just do. I think I'm just weird like that, but it's fine. I really wish that Ivy didn't like jump up like that, but again, it'll be fine. I do want to put, you know, just a little bit of fun stuff in here, so maybe add some cute little, you know, little window planters. And just here on the sides of these windows. Whoops. There we go. I just kind of want this to be, you know, a pretty nice looking house. I don't want it to be just plain Jane. I am going to put a bit of a fence back here just because. Let's go with... We'll go with the classic white picket fence, but we'll make it yellow. And I'm going to do it by drawing. There we go. Just a nice little picket fence back garden. Opting, we need everyone to know about Augie's trainers so that we can all layer on unreasonable expectations. I like it. Augie been playing Immortals Phoenix Rising on stream, and there's guided arrows. I gotcha. That is a fun game. I did play it for a while, and it was a good game. Let's put the fence there. There we go. Or the gate there. Okay. So inside, now that we've done, a nice little back fenced-in area. Rudolph, no pain, no IBS, no anxiety, but you still have flashbacks from CPTSD, especially when your mom had her incident, which was on the 27th. Sorry about the flashbacks, but the other three is just absolutely fantastic, Rudolph. That is so cool. Seriously, really happy for you. Okay, so because this is like a bland, horrible house. I do want to make a little bit of a bump out. So I am going to turn this into a little bump out and then grab the window here and just place that on the outside. Just so that the whole thing looks a little bit better, you kind of sometimes never have just a plain square in The Sims. It does look really boring. So I do my best to, I like bump outs. Bump outs are good. Bump outs are your friends. Seriously. Right, let me just grab the wall. I want to get rid of this wall real quick, though. Oh, come on. Let me erase the wall, please. Thank you. Yeah, just so that I can, work around this whole space here. So let's see what we can come up with. Rock, you like how we just gotten distracted from the challenge and now just building the Grim Reaper a house so he'll move out? No, he's not moving out. He's renting it. This is a residential rental. The finest of houses for the Grim Reaper, since he's Muir's widower. Thank you. Rudolph, it's really cozy. You would just move, but there's no houses available around where your sister is. You never know. There could be houses that come up available soon. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is we're going to start. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually get rid of one window on each side here in the front because I kind of want there to be a hallway here. And I'm thinking maybe making this here the bathroom. And then this can be a little entryway here that leads into the living room. So this can be like the living room area. And then we can have this bit where the bathroom used to be. This can be the kitchen. This bit here could be a bedroom. So I'm thinking maybe like that. That can be a kitchen. We can have another bedroom there. And, maybe embiggen this room a little bit more. There we go. So we can have the living room, a kitchen, dining room. This can be a small bedroom, but I do want to make it a little bit larger. and a little bit odd shaped. So bedroom, bedroom, kitchen, dining room, living room, bathroom. All right, there we go. Rock Muir's widower. Rudolph, you forgot to mention that your sister lives an hour and 25 minutes from where you were living. You're on a wait list for housing in your original town. And the town your sister in is a very rural area. It's mostly houses and no rentals, and low-income housing doesn't support your disability needs. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. Okay, so I am now fixing the windows because none of them are the same height. I'm really picky when it comes to stuff like this in The Sims. I don't know why, but I just am. Okay, so at least now we've got everything situated. So now we can go ahead and take care of the walls. Now I just want this is just going to be your basic place to live. You know, we don't want it to be super fancy. We want it to be nice, but not like, you know, way fancy. So this is the living room, and I think we'll do everything in like pastels. And I'm thinking, because it's the Grim Reaper, let's do everything in like this gray style color. So outside will be nice and yellow, inside will be kind of this pastel gray, pastel, I'm not sure what color you would call this, but we're doing it. It'll be fine. Now, I do want a little bit of tiling in the kitchen, so we'll go with the black tile in the kitchen and go maybe to there, and also along that wall. And then in the bathroom, we'll also tile the bathroom in pure black. Why? Why not? Am I right? Why not? Then the bathroom will also do the black. Actually, you know, is it that one? Too many tiles, flooring. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. No, I don't like that. Hold on, I've got to find the right tile. Complex patchwork. Yes, there we go. Add a little bit of color in. So make that the tile in both the bathroom and the kitchen. Rock, since it's the Grim Reaper's house, let's make it look really depressing. It's not going to look depressing. Trust the process. Trust the process. Rudolph, to answer your question earlier, the kitty you have is named Missy. Aw, but you'd like to rename her. She's a rescue. She's fixed. No front claws. She's a tortoise, calico, ragdoll, and munchkin. Oh, wow. Ragdoll cats are so pretty. They're also extremely boisterous, so you might have your hands full a little bit there, but at the same time, so adorable. She's got thumbs. Aww. She's very terrified, very stressed, but she loves you to bits. Hasn't gotten used to your partner, Salem, yet. You don't usually don't care for cats or dogs, but you love her. She's wonderful. Oh, that is so sweet. I'm glad that you like her. And I know that she's definitely got a really nice home now. So I'm thinking for the flooring, I'm thinking of going let's go with the cottage kitchen wood floor, and we'll do the gray all the way through. And we'll also put in some rugs later on, just, you know, to offset the darkness. I am going to put some lights in here real quick. So let's start with the kitchen, and lighting. I was tempted. I was tempted, but I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do that. No, Muir. Behave. For the lighting, though, seriously, I'm thinking of doing the Felix Andre London wall light. We're just going to go with DLC, you know? Not DLC, mods. Custom content, that's the word. Those are wall lights, though, and in the kitchen, I would rather have a ceiling light. So let's see what we got ceiling light-wise. Ah, here we go. Rudolph the kitty snorts when trying to hiss. It's funny. Oh my god. That is way too adorable. That is just way, way too adorable. I love cats. Absolutely love cats. Which is why, you know, of course, we're raising money for Cats Protection UK this year. So, ooh, which reminds me, I got an email from Cats Protection UK today, everyone, saying, you know, specifically from them. It wasn't like an automated email, it was actually a personalized email. And they just said that they've noticed that we've been sending them a lot of donations this year, and they just wanted to say thank you. And seriously made my day when I saw that email today. So I just wanted to pass on the words from Cats Protection to all of you. Rock, I got an email from Pogger Protection UK. Yes, 100%. Rudolph, yay, yes. I was definitely really, really excited when I saw it. I'm just like, oh, nice. Because I wasn't expecting it, you know? Totally was not expecting to get, to get an email from them. Okay, so I'm thinking that, yes, we'll put that light there. Let me just drop down real quick in first person mode and see what it looks like. Let me phase through the wall, and we'll go into the kitchen. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's not, I don't think it's going to be too, you know, too low, especially since it's going to be over the table. So yeah, I really like that. That's going to look really nice. The kitchen, I kind of want something, well, I think we'll do the snake edge bar light. Ah, that's big. We'll do it, we'll shrink it. There we go. We'll put that in the kitchen as like an overhead light in there. And then I'll figure out what to do in the living room and the bedrooms later on. But in the bathroom, I don't want anything like major or big or anything in the bathroom. But I am tempted to just go ahead and like do your standard subtle saucer light in the bathroom for now. I might do some wall lights later on, but for now, we'll just use the saucer light in the bathroom. So for we do need doors. Let me go and grab some doors, just because you know, so I know basically what we're doing. Now, I am thinking of an archway between the living room and the kitchen dining room area. So again, opting sweet, it's important work that they do. Forging documents so that cats can start new lives under assumed identities. Yes, 100% that. Yes, that is totally what they do. Yep. I love it. Absolutely love it. Ooh, I am thinking of the Sylvan Spiral large archway. And we'll do it in black. Should we center it like this, or should we put it off center? Personally, I'm thinking maybe putting it a little bit off center, like that. That way, you get the direct movement from the front door into the dining room, kitchen area, but it's still like you got this whole area here for the actual living room proper, and this could be like the unofficial entryway, you know? So I think we'll do it like that for now. Rudolph, you missed playing The Sims. The game patch before last really broke everything, and you solved the problem, but didn't get it posted for modders to find it. Oh no. I believe most of the problems now have been fixed. Because they have fixed a few issues. And they just released a laundry list today, I think. Today or yesterday, I can't remember which. But they did release a laundry list this week. And they're planning on getting a patch out within another couple of weeks. So, 1 or 2 weeks from now, to help, to get rid of, take care of some more bugs, which is good, absolutely love it. Okay, so living room. Sorry, let's continue with the kitchen before I get sidetracked again. So, kitchen, again, like I said, I don't want anything majorly, horrible, but I think we'll go with the herbalist kitchen counter. Let's do it in this green, just because the flooring has a little bit of green in it, so we'll bring the green out of the flooring and into the kitchen. I have got the hiccups right now, and I hate having the hiccups. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Okay, so we'll do that, and then I'll put in a right end piece. Are you gonna... Alright, fine. Fine, game. You're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me use move objects because you're a complete turd. There we go. What? Totally a complete turd. Alright, so what did I say? Go with the green. Yeah, there we go. Rudolph, you'll probably wait it out, and now Twitch needs to fix their picture-in-picture audio issue. Yes, 100%. I completely agree with you on that one. Twitch is just so twitchy. I swear. Twitch is way twitchier than what it should be. Alright, right end piece there. And left end piece there. Nice. Little corner unit going on there. I like that. And we need an oven. I'm mindful of my money. Definitely mindful of the money. But I do want this cottage kitchen stove. So it's a bit of an expensive stove, but I think we can handle it. I'll put the stove there. And I'm going to put a sink here, and then the refrigerator over here, so we've got the nice kitchen triangle thing going on. Have any of you heard of the kitchen triangle? Do you know what it is? Please let me know if you do or if you don't, and I'll let you know either way. All right, we'll put that there, and then grab the sink and the cottage kitchen sink. I think we'll put right there. Nice. You know what? I'm thinking of shrinking this down even more and, like, putting it there. Yeah, that works. I'm just worried about this being like overly large. So I'm thinking, yeah, having it be a bit on the small side. The light is still going to be the same size as it would be if it was full size, but shrinking it down, it just makes it look that little bit better in there, I think. So that's the kitchen. We do need a bin for the kitchen. And even in my residential rentals, I gotta put in the Nanacan. It's just one of those things that I just love the Nanocan. You know? If you know, you know. And I just cannot ignore the Nanocan. We all love the Nanocan, right? I love the Nanocan, you love the Nanocan. The Nanocan is just the world's best thing. Honest. Opting the kitchen triangle is a device used to summon people to eat. You actually do know what it is. Relationship between fridge, stove, and counter, you want to say. Relationship between fridge, stove, and sink. There's a streamer called Leah Fireheart who has a dinner bell that isn't a bell but a triangle. Oh, nice, yeah. So yeah, basically with the kitchen triangle is you want your sink, your oven, and your refrigerator to form a triangle. It doesn't matter what angle the triangle is. You know, if it's a right triangle, an isosceles, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you've got these three things that create a triangle. So these, they represent the points of a triangle. So like, for example, if the kitchen was longer and I had the sink here, the refrigerator here, and the oven like over here, it would still be a triangle. Stove, fridge, sink, yep. Rudolph, you solved the iOS 26 issue where it makes the phone overheat and lag. If you turn off follow-up suggestions on Twitch, which it makes replay suggestions per... Oh, okay. All right, and that fixes the iOS 26 issue for Twitch. That's interesting. That is very interesting, to be honest. Okay, so we've got the kitchen here. I do want to put like a plant like here on the floor just because I've got this empty space and I abhor empty spaces in The Sims. So I'm thinking a nice... Not that one. I'm thinking a nice floor plant of some description, you know? Just to go there. How about that? The cottage kitchen wood barrel. Yeah, we can do that. Put that there. Nice. Okay. Whoops. Nope. It's there. Right. There we are. That makes it look a little bit better. Rudolph, that's a wonderful kitchen Bermuda Triangle setup. You typically don't use a triangle method when making a multi-sim house. It doesn't... Oh, and the issue doesn't fix Twitch because that's a different bin of stupidity. I like that. I like it. It's a different bin of stupidity. It just stops the phone from overheating while you're literally not doing anything on it. Okay. That's fine. I love that saying, Rudolph. A different bin of stupidity. I mean, that is very apt. You're talking about Twitch. That is very good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this hipster dining table. We're just going as with custom content, just because, you know. So I'll put this right here. I kind of like it like this because if we go in through the door, yeah, we go in through the door, you can like just see the kitchen around the corner and the dining table is just there. So There's absolutely no mistaking what's in here. And it does lead to a really nice space. I do like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. We do need some chairs going around this dining table, though. So let's see. Do we have any custom content chairs that match the Harry Heritage Country dining chair? Yes. Okay, that definitely works. Now, I am worried about Sims not being able to get around these chairs. I am kind of worried about that. So instead of putting the chairs here, I'm going to have to put the dining room table, like, over this direction and maybe get rid of 2 of these chairs and put it up against the wall. So if we do that instead, there should be enough room for all of the Sims to get around here, and then, you know, everyone can sit down, and that's fine. Yep, that'll work. You can still see the chair there in the doorway as well. Augie, hi honey, I'm home. Hi Augie. Did you have a nice, safe journey home, I hope? Okay, so now we need to do doors into the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. Now, I don't want anything fancy for, you know, don't want anything super fancy. I have realized that there isn't space for a back door. So I am tempted to move that over by 1. And if I put that, just trying to think how I can do this and have like a backdoor situation here. Wait, I know. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to sell that. We're going to go back into the kitchen. Counters. And I'm actually going to tile this like this. So we're going to make it a little bit larger. Give an extra tile there just to elongate this side. And then I'm going to put the refrigerator, because this is The Sims, we don't have to worry about it being super realistic. So we're just going to move things around just a little tiny bit. Where did that go? No, that's the bin. Okay. So yeah, just gonna move things over just a little bit. Put that over the top there. And then grab a upper cabinet. Half tile for this bit. I don't want a half tile. We'll do a regular tile. There we go. And then another regular tile there. Okay, that works. Okay, fixed it. I fixed it. And then we can put a back door here. So at least now we've got, we've got a way to get to the back garden without having to go all the way through the front. It's fine. It's fine. Augie, you had a safe and uneventful trip home. That's really good. Rudolph, the issue with Twitch and picture-in-picture iOS feature is basically when an app uses PinP, it would keep the original video playing. Oh, picture-in-picture. It keeps the original video playing on mute in the background while the picture-in-picture plays the audio through its separate media player. So when you go back, the app doesn't sync up. If you minimize the picture-in-picture, it defaults audio back to the original source but keeps it muted. Wow. To be honest, that's... that is seriously just wow. To be honest, you can put a fridge like that in houses in real life. You like putting a wall behind the fridge to make it look a little bit better. Ooh, that's an idea. Yeah. I like that. There we go. So just doing it like that, and then instead of a end piece, do a full piece up against the counter like that. There we go. Just like that. Pogger. And then we can use this basic pastel and wrap it around. Just to bring in a bit of the dining room into the kitchen. So there we go. I like that. Thank you for the idea there, Rudolph. Appreciate that. I've got the world's itchiest nose tonight. I need to trim my mustache because my mustache hairs are really making my nose itch. Not that you all wanted to know that, but you now know. So let's go with the hardcore cottage door. We're just going to do this all the way through. We're going to do the blue just to tie in with... yeah, just to tie in with the blue that's on the outside of the house. I am going to put some steps and a little porch here in a bit, so don't worry about that. We're going to do this door here. We're going to put that facing inwards for that bedroom, as well as there. And then we'll have the door facing outwards for the bathroom. I don't like having the bathroom door facing into the living room, but it's fine. There's not much that I can do about that. The only thing I can think of, maybe, is grabbing a half wall. And... maybe draw a bit of a half wall situation here, just to separate the entrance from the living room a little bit better, and separate that bathroom door so that it doesn't feel like the bathroom is directly off of the living room, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. I definitely think that makes sense. And we'll do that all the way around. And then grab a half wall trim. And I kind of want a nice dark trim to go with, all the black that we've got throughout the house. So we'll do that. Yeah, I like that. That works. That definitely works. Rudolph, you're used to making realistic houses in The Sims. Your mom used to be a hospital maintenance worker, and she would constantly watch home improvement shows, so you started really studying architecture. Oh, nice. I've started taking an online interior decoration course. I will get a diploma at the end. I've got to pay for the diploma, but I'll get the diploma at the end if I pay for it. And it's supposed to be like a 4-month-long course, but of course I'm speeding through it. You're supposed to do like one module per day. So there's 4 modules. Each module has 4 chapters, if you will. and then you've got the end of module assessment test. So you're supposed to do your one chapter per day, and then for the 5th day, do your end of module assessment. And it's supposed to be, like that for over 4 modules. So, but I'm speeding through it, okay? I'm absolutely speeding through it because I'm doing this for free. YouTube gave me 2 months free on the upskillist.com website. So I'm just like, this course is supposed to take me, like anywhere from 2 to 4 months, and I'm going to blast through it in 1 month or less. Just because I want to take more than one course. But I've always wanted to take an internal design course. I've always been interested in interior design, and I've just never been able to do it. But yeah, I'm really happy to do it, and I'm really enjoying it. I've learned a few things. It's not the best course, to be honest, but I've learned things, which is good. Rudolph, you could always share some tips, or I could explore your story houses that you post in the gallery. You want to get this book called Strange Houses. Why does that sound familiar? Why does Strange Houses sound familiar? Okay, so bathroom. I'm a bit mindful of the time here. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the Harry Heritage Traditional Toilet. And the door is there. So what I want to do is I'll put the toilet here for a little bit of privacy. We'll put the sink there and the bathtub there. I want to do a bathtub shower combo just to make it a little bit easier on this whatever Sims that end up living here, because I'm nice like that. So let's go with the sink. And again, I'm going to go with a custom content sink. I really want to do this wall spigot sink and put it outside, and I think that I will. I think I'll put it right. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Just because I think it looks really cute, and, put a little not fire hose, a garden hose right next to it, and it just makes it look a little bit more realistic, I think. Rudolph, you're likely going to start making hollow houses, which is basically an empty house for storytellers to decorate. Oh, nice! So basically like a shell house type of thing. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups. So yeah, I think we'll go with the cock-a-doodle-doo your dishes sink in the... Do they have green? No, they do not have a green that matches with this. So let me just think. Ah, that's better. The white lily sink. We'll totally use that. I think we'll put that right there. This is from the For Rent pack, by the way, and I love the flower motif there that's inside that sink. It is so pretty. So we've got the sink. Let's put a mirror in front, or there as well. I'm thinking we'll go with the white lily mirror. Why not? I will do that in cream. Yeah, let's do that in cream, and we'll raise it up a little bit. Just make sure it's not too high. I love being able to go into tab mode. Yeah, that is a bit too high, so let's drop it down. That should do. Rudolph, it's a bit unfair in the USA. If you get a degree in something like welding or such as a special interest type of wanting to learn, you lose your disability benefits because they deem that you can work. That does suck. That's not fair at all. Just because you have a degree in something doesn't mean that you're able to work. I mean, come on. That is so not fair at all. Opting, that is a bit too high. Willie Nelson, never. Oh, Opting. You went there. Opting went there. 100%. Yeah, let's go with this recolor of the traditional bath and shower. We'll just put that right there. That's nice. And we want to go with a nice bath rug. So I'm thinking, I know, dangerous, but bear with me. Let's go with the Fringe Fiesta rectangle rug in this nice golden brown, just to, you know, kind of offset but blend in with the walls a little bit, because the black tile walls have a little bit of a brown sheen to them when the light hits it, and it also grabs the cream from the sink, so that looks really nice. I could use the bath mat if I wanted to, but I don't. So, and then we're also going to take, we're going to take the same rug and put that here in the kitchen. There we go. And I want to grab the textiles rug for the mat. Yeah, we'll put that there by the back door. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and grab some stairs. Let's grab the for rent stairs, the Tomarang stairs in yellow. There we go. Stair railings. Do we have Tomarang stair railings? Yes, we do. We'll do the traditional railing in yellow again. Just, you know, just to bring it out. I am tempted to make an actual porch here, though. You know what? I think, let's bring that out, and I think I will. We can afford it, just maybe. We might be able to afford it. I still have to put in beds, and you know what? No. I still have to do living room furniture and bedroom furniture, so for now, we'll just do that. It'll be fine. So let's grab living room furniture and bedroom furniture and see how it goes. So, bedroom. We need 2 beds. So, I'm going to grab, I'm thinking this will be a single and then this will be a double. So, let's do the Darling Deco in the black and pink for in here. That is not black and pink, game. What even? You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm thinking that the dark blue, I'm thinking that's going to look better. Yeah, we'll go with that. And it's high school years, so I will grab some high school year stuff. Hold on. I missed something. Okay, get your code opt-in. Rudolph, not only that, but it's expensive to take those classes. Yeah, exactly. You may have to sneak away so you can get cleaning the room. No worries, Rudolph. I'm just really glad that you were able to drop in and give us an update on what's all's been going on in your life. Good luck with everything, and I hope that you get your house very, very soon. Opting, but it's summer, Augie. That just means it's -40, not or -20, not -40. I like it. Opting, it actually hit 30 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit where you're at. I'm guessing Fahrenheit, because 30 degrees Celsius is extremely hot. So 30 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm guessing. If you want to get stereotypical about Canada, you got to go with blistering hot summers full of mosquitoes and black flies, and Arctic winters, neither of which is particularly accurate for where you live. But at least it isn't raining, which you assumes it does every day over here in the UK. This week, it's meant to. We are meant to be getting rain where I'm at pretty much every day. The rest of this week, over the weekend, and most of next week, which is fantastic because we have had a drought all summer since like March. We've had a drought here, and it's not been fun. Opting 30C. Wow. So absolutely roasting then. I have to admit, I am shocked. Essen Dresser. Oh, that matches like almost perfectly. Oh, I really like that. Okay, we're putting the dresser right there. Look at how well that matches the bed. That is so pretty. Seriously, I love it. Okay. I was going to go with the Art Deco Dream Dresser, but that just matches so nicely. All right, let's go with some lights. And I'm picturing like this is going to be like almost a teenager's room. So I'm thinking of going with some string lights. Nothing fancy, you know, just go with this over the bed and across, maybe. I don't know. I'm just picturing a teenager with, you know, a little bit of string lighting like that. I mean, it probably would look a little bit better if we did something like that, but this is fine. Or maybe the fairy lights, but no, we'll just do a straight line because it kind of matches, you know, the straight and angular lines of the blanket, so it's fine. Opting, you hit 34 this year, possibly higher, but you definitely remember 34. Augie, it's only rained that much so Chum can walk on water while doing a state visit in previous God. Don't give him any ideas, Augie. Shh. No ideas. Please, for the love of all that's sane in this world, do not give him any ideas. So I'm thinking also, since this is a teenager's room, maybe these lights there, you know, little photo collection, and then we can put a desk here as well. So let me grab... I don't want to put like a lot of decorations in here because we're renting, you know, it's a rental. So I don't want to put too much, you know? We got the Essen desk, again, that matches pretty much perfectly. And then we can grab a chair. Let's grab the Grimpressions office chair in this blue. There we go. So that's really, really nice. And we'll grab a rug as well. And I'm thinking of going back with this French Fiesta and going with maybe the blue. Kind of like at a jaunty angle like that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I like that. That's quite nice, actually. We'll go with that. Okay. Opting Tauntum, like nut to hold back the ocean. Send the lifeguards home, hide the life preservers, let nature take its course. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I like it. I like it. All right. In here, like I said, we want a double bed. And we've got 11,000 simoleons left. So I'm thinking of going with... Can't go too expensive. We cannot go too expensive. I think we'll just go with the reclaimed wood double bed in... Where's the plus and minus over here? There we are. Maybe this with the creams and the blues. And we can put the bed there. Grab a couple of end tables. Go with the wooden pedestal end table in this wood. There we go. Maybe do that so that it's not... Yeah, there we are. We want it to make a little bit difference. Huggy, you would quite happily call him an anagram of... Oh dear. Optane, go ahead. You're sure that Muir the bots won't mind? I can't say anything about me. I mean, I can say that I won't mind, but I don't know about the bot mods. The bots might mind, but we can only find out. Go ahead and you know, do your worst. Okay, so lights. I want to stay with like bedside lights for this. Opting Tunk. Nope, they're fine with it. Oh dear. I love it. Right, what can we go with here? I want to go with something like, you know, that's harsh with like the lines here. Maybe go with the Quetzal over the bed like that. Or... Actually, let's do the Quetzal there. And then a bedside lamp. If I can find a bedside lamp. Here we go. Table lamps. Table lamps. We'll just go with a 3 Senses oil lamp on one side. And the Avery Acorn nightlight, because I think it's adorable, and this blue matches the blue and the bed really nicely. So we'll go with that on that side. Perfect. So then a dresser. And I don't want anything expensive. I'm looking at my money situation, and we only have 10,000 simoleons left. So we don't want to go super expensive, but the like a jigsaw dresser here looks, I think would match perfectly with the whole color scheme. So that looks good. And then if we go and grab a rug, and I don't want to do that rug that we've been putting throughout the house. I don't want to use the Fringe Fiesta rectangle rug in this room. I kind of want to put in the woven area rug. I'm very tempted with the woven area rug. Like maybe in that color. Yeah, that looks really nice. So I can put that like right. If I am big in it and turn it around. No, it's too big. Gosh darn it. But I can put that like so. That looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's a bit barren in the bedroom, but you know we're renting it out, and you have to assume that you know the renters will come in and make it their home, or you know make it their own, even though that's not how it works. But there you go. Hoggy unked. It got through. Yay! Yay, it got through. All right, so let's go with sofas and such. So we have 9,000 simoleons left. And I kind of want something that's quite cozy and a little bit, you know, over the top for the living room. Maybe the comfy groove love seat in green. We can put that like there. Then we can put a TV over there, and then over here we can do like a little reading nook. So we've got that. TV wise, the a mountable TV just there. Let's drop that down a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Then maybe the Modern Grimpressions TV stand. Let's do it in... Is there a green? There is, yeah. We'll put that there, just underneath. It's a mountable TV... Actually, you know what? Let's sell that mountable TV and get the Invision flat panel television instead, because it's just a little bit cheaper. So there we go. Grab a nice fluffy chair over here. Augie, put a 4-poster bed and some chains in the bedroom. Often, yeah, do this. Oh dear. Oh dear is all I'm gonna say. What kind of house do you, yeah, what kind of landlord do you think the Grim Reaper is? Wait, never mind, don't answer that. Let's not answer that, okay? Opting a wholesome house, a wholesome landlord. Augie, he would definitely be into black. Oh dear. Oh dear. Are we just gonna paint it all black? Is that what we're doing? Study bookshelves. Let's do the fledglings. Actually, do we have anything big? We got 7,000 simoleons. Let's go big or go home, right? Right? We could totally go big or go home here. Sleek frame cabinet. Yes. Oh, yeah. We could do the sleek frame. Okay, hold on. SLEEQ. Okay, here we go. We got modular cabinetry here. So let's... We got that. And then we can decorate with wall shelves. Nice. I like it. I like it. There we go. I like it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So what was I doing? Yes, bookshelves. We actually need some kind of books. So let's go with that. and a little bit of clutter. Not too much, because, you know, this is, you know, it's a rental property, so having too much clutter, not a good thing. Plus we don't want to make our sons destitute. I mean, we probably do, but we don't, right? I don't know. Maybe we do. Opting no color anymore, you want it to be black? Ooh, speaking of, oh yeah, we can add some of these cardboard boxes to make it look like someone's moving in. Let's do that. I like that idea. You know, we can put like a box here and there in different rooms just to make it look like they're moving in. Maybe some of these bins. Just some moving boxes, you know. I like that. It tells a story. I'm all about telling stories. We can do the stack of books as well here. So we can say, like, you know, there we go. They're in the process of unpacking. Oh, I don't want that anymore. Boop. There we go. Augie, books on scythe mending, horse riding, how to get bloodstains out of a cloak. You never know with The Sims. You never know. But speaking of the song Black, or Paint It Black, we started watching Wednesday season 2 this week. We're on episode, I think we're on episode 2 of season 2. And it's really, really good so far. Love it. Not sure if I like it more than season 1 yet, but it's still really, really good. Oh, excuse me, Auntie Yawnies. Opting, you've not started season 2 yet. Season 1, I love season 1. I mean, seriously, she did such a good job. But yeah, I've not watched all of season 2 yet, so I'm not going to give spoilers, don't worry. But I do highly recommend, if you haven't watched season 2, that you do watch it, because it is really good. Okay, so let's put Herbert Hart there as well. And can I put Bubbles up on the shelf? I don't know why, but I'm just picturing that, you know, they like having a few little knickknacks. You know, the people that live here, or that are going to live here, have, you know, they like just a few little knickknacks here and there. So we've got a TV, we've got books, we got a few little decorative things for them. I'm thinking also of getting a huge area rug here in the living room. So let me grab a rug. I will also put out here, we'll put a little welcome mat right there. And let's see if I can find a nice rug for the living room area here. Something that is got a hint of green in it. Not over the top though. Maybe that? Can I embiggen it? Will it fit? Oh no, it's way too big. Gosh darn it, game. Stop it. Nope, that's too big as well. Gosh darn it. You ever get the idea that the game just doesn't want you to have fun? Ooh, does this work? This goes into the kitchen. Gosh darn it. I'm like, that's gonna work. No, it's not. I don't want that. These are... Ugh. This one might work, though. Nope. That's way too big. The rugs in this game are either always too big or too small. never fails. That's the perfect size. We'll go with that one. This is from the what kit is that from? It's from one of the Sims, CC creator kits. But which one is it? It's the I've got to look it up. No, it's not Grange Mudroom. It's Cozy Kitsch. Yes, it's the Cozy Kitsch kit. And I absolutely love this rug. It is so cute. And it just fits here perfectly. So I'm happy with that. We're going with that. McLeod, hello. How are you doing? Augie, you need to watch Wednesday. You definitely do. Definitely do. You've been watching Only Murders in the Building. I haven't watched that yet. I need to put it on my list. Opting, since when have video games been about having fun? Since they came out in the 70s. Yes. McLeod, you've been lurking. Nice. Opting, shocking. Shocking that McLeod's been lurking. What, you don't expect McLeod to do the lurky lurks? Okay, so there is this space here that I kind of want to do something with. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go into surfaces and we're going to go into coffee tables. And I'm going to look for is it coffee tables that I want? Or is it dining tables, displays? I think it's an accents. Yes, accent tables. I'm looking for a hallway table is what I'm doing. And I'm thinking of going for the cubed cubbies. And going for this. Because that would make a really cute area for people to put their shoes. And if I go into... and if I go in here and search for shoes, I can actually put a few shoes here in the cubbies. Just... just for reasons. There we go. Just to make it look, a little bit cute. So there we go. We got a little cubby space there for shoes. Then we got the bathroom. I do want to put like a mirror here, maybe a light up mirror. So McLeod wants to know if Augie's been watching the podcast for Only Murders in the Building. Augie, you have been watching the official podcast. Nice. I still remember the Architectural Digest video on YouTube. They did a tour of the set of Only Murders in the Building, and I absolutely love the tour. They've also done a tour for of the different sets of season 2 of Wednesday. So, if you're interested in set tours, highly recommend that one. Huggy, you're not struck on Howard presenting? He seems a little self-centered and self-congratulatory. And McLeod, he's probably the one with the most time to do it. Possibly. You never know. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes, I was looking for mirrors. That's what I was doing. So, decoration, mirrors. Is there a whole mirror that I can... that has lights? Pardon me, hiccups. I've only got 6,000 simoleons. I could do the What a Star You Are mirror. That has lights. But I don't really like it. Panels of self-mirror. Yes, we can 100% do that. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have lights attached to it, but what I can do is grab some lighting, wall lights, and find a wall light that will go. There we go. The strip away the darkness vertical light, or the light fantastic. Oh no, the light fantastic is way too long. But this one, or the single strip, yeah, that goes all the way up to the ceiling. So yeah, I can grab 2 of those. And that, I think, matches the space really, really nicely. So let's go in and do a little bit of a tour and see what we've got. Augie, you don't like his, ooh, tell everyone how you cast me as Howard, or who is your favorite character and why is it Howard kind of thing he does. Oh dear. I like it. Is he, does, he's, I'm guessing the actor doesn't in character then. So we go in through the front door, and we've got this nice view here of the hallway going straight into the dining room and kitchen area. If we go here, we can immediately see the little cubby hole for the shoes. And then as we come around, we can see just here a little reading nook. And then going around here, a nice private area where, you know, to sit, watch TV. Then if we go in here, we've got the kitchen and dining room area. This goes to the back door, which leads outside to the back garden. There is nothing in the back garden. It is just a back garden. I could put a little sandbox there just in case there's a kid that moves in here, but I don't think we'll bother, to be honest. Moving in here, we've got the single bedroom. So we've got a single bed, a dresser, and a desk with a few, the little box here for, you know, that they're still unpacking. Then moving into here, this is the master bedroom. And we've got the nice double bed. The walls are bare, but you can see that they are definitely still unpacking. They've got a trunk there with books piled on top. And then going back to the entrance, there's the bathroom door. And it's just a simple bathroom. We've got the toilet, the shower, and the sink with a mirror above it. I like it. I think it's simple. It's not overly decorated. But it is quite nice. For traits, let's go ahead and give them some quite nice traits. So we'll do... we'll put in some gnomes so that they don't have to worry about things breaking. We'll put in geothermal, which will lower the bills. And let's put in a natural well, which will reduce the bills even more. Actually, yeah, we'll do the natural well. There we go. And now what I need to do is I need to mark these off as shared or, you know, part of the unit. So we're just going to make all of this one daisy hovel. Whoops. There we go. And we've done it. That is the residential rental. Units rating has been updated due to changes made from build mode. So if we click on the Show Owned Businesses panel, that goes down here. We can fill the vacancy, find a tenant household to live in this unit. Before you can fill a vacancy, you must return back home. Okay, so let's have him go back home then. And then we will fill the vacancy. Oh. Real quick though, I have noticed that I have completely messed up the roof. Let me just fix the roof real quick. I forgot that I did the bump out here, and the roof needs fixing. There we go. That's better. Okay. So he's gonna go home, and once Grim has gone home, we can fill the vacancy, and that will be a task done off the wheel. Opting, be right back. No worries, no worries. All right, going back home. Let's do this. Everyone's so sad because Muir died, even though Muir's ghost is still here. You know, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, fill a vacancy. Let's view the agreement first. So it's a medium size. It's a 4-star unit rating. We can have a rent per day of as much as we want, up to 540. We've got desirable amenities, decent environment, poor maintenance. It's fine. Unit rules, no social events, no loud noises. So let's say maximum occupancy. No trash overload. And that should be all right. Okay, and now let's fill the vacancy. Select tenants. So we want someone who's looking for a 1 to 2 bedroom, 1 bath home. We've got some elders, we've got an adult. Let's go with the 2 elders, the Crag family. There we go. Augie, have I played any of the spin-off sim games? Which ones? I've done, like, we've played My Sims. I've played all of the regular Sims, you know, Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3. I haven't played any of the, like, I've never played the Sims 3 Castaways. I've got Sims Medieval, but I've never played it. The Sims Castaway, I don't have or anything like that, so. Okay, so we now have we've rented the house, and we should get a daily rental income of 135 simoleons per day now. So there we are. The Grim Reaper is now a landlord. I'm happy with that. We've done really well for ourselves tonight. Okay. So, shall we spin the wheel to find out what we're doing tomorrow? Opting's gonna miss the wheel for the third time tonight. I mean, he's seen the wheel the first 2 times, but he's gonna miss this third time. Are we ready? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? Strangerville. Uncover the town's mystery. Okay. It looks like we're going to Strangerville tomorrow night. Nice. Okay. We can totally do that. Now, before we do anything else, though, we do need to go into build mode, and we need to get something for the portal. So let's go packs. For rent. Show all. And let's pick something. Can't pick anything super expensive, but something from the for rent pack that we can put on the portal. Something that is, you know, that actually screams for rent here. I'm thinking there's not a whole lot to choose from here. But I'm thinking maybe the what do y'all think? I'm thinking maybe one of the plants. Maybe the unhatched egg of paradise would work nicely. And we can, like, just put that right there. Or maybe over here. Because we got quite a bit going on this side. So, yeah, let's put the plant right there. This... There we go. This portal is looking a bit crowded, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Augie, you're gonna miss that. Miss what? What? Wait a minute, what? Wheel for opting. I like it, Augie, I like it. Okay. The mystery tomorrow night. You can always watch the VOD. And speaking of VOD, if you're over on YouTube and watching the video of this live stream, please do like it, because every 4 likes over on YouTube equals 1 British pound that we give to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK. And we're going to leave it there. So let me save the game and find someone to raid. It's been a bit of a long stream tonight, but that's absolutely fine. McLeod, you've had a moth in your... Ugh. A moth in your drink. Oh, yuck. That doesn't sound very appetizing, McLeod. Ugh. Was it dead? and did you like drink and then see it in the drink? Or did you like look down and see it in the drink? Because, yeah. One is grosser than the other. Let me tell you. Okay, so my friends, let's see who all is streaming tonight. I have no idea. McLeod, at least you noticed. That is very true. Yeah, that is definitely true. Okay, so Pigletish is streaming tonight. Let's see if she is actually still online, or if she's getting ready to end her stream. I think that she is still online. She's just I'm not quite sure what she's doing, to be honest. She's doing Summit.
I'll crack yours. You guys.
She's definitely doing something. So let's go raid Pigletish before she goes offline tonight. There she is. And of course, my friends, thank you so much for being with us tonight. I was so happy to get back into The Sims 4. We're going to go back to The Sims 4 again tomorrow. And we're heading to Strangerville. It's gonna be an absolute fun time. And we've got a new overarching quest for our Portal Project Challenge, and that is to bring my Sim self back to life. Okay? We need to resurrect him. And the only way we can do that, we need to finish his soul journey. And then I think we need to travel to Ravenwood and do a specific quest there in order to bring him back to life. It's definitely going to be a whole thing. So anyway, thank you all so much for being with us tonight. Let's go give Pigletish an awesome raid, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.